fundraising and raising funds for Survive and Thrive. So for those of you guys who come in here, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to be putting up the link for Sponsor the Big Cup. And we thank, of course, Dr. Landry for being our first sponsor the Big Cup. And we'll appreciate Dr. Landry being our first sponsor. Hi, Facebook user. Let's see who this is. Y'all know I can't see y'all when I'm on House. So let's find out who we got. Let's turn that down so we don't have to hear it. So thank you for coming in. Who is it? Hi, Velsa. Hi, Velsa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Velsa. Happy birthday to you. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, happy birthday, Velsa. Now, of course, Velsa's birthday isn't today, but she gets a happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Velsa. So today is Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday, and let's see if we got it up on there. If we popped it on there right. Let's see. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's see if we got it up there right. Sponsor the Big Cup. Now, Sponsor the Big Cup. Yep, that's right. So Sponsor the Big Cup is a way that we are fundraising for Survive and Thrive. It's $35. I'm still getting notifications. Oh, hey, I'm still getting notifications that you and others are live on Periscope, but I can no longer access you. I know Periscope was ending still, but I still get notifications. How can I continue to watch? Um, Go on Twitter. Go on Twitter or YouTube or Shannon or For Humanities. So I'm on all of those. Or Twitch. I'm on Twitch too. So yeah, so I'm on Twitch too. So it looks like Periscope is still thinking people, you're welcome, are going live on Periscope, but you can't be on Periscope because it's not there anymore. So I'm on a bunch of those things. So I'm on YouTube for Humanities One, and that's where you can find us there. So we're live on those broadcasts too. So appreciate all of you guys coming in. And again, as we had said earlier, I mean the other day, we were talking about our authors, but we have author Lasonia Mason Richardson. This is her book that is titled 15 Ways to Create Momentum. So be sure that you guys get that. And Velsa, I know you have a book too. Velsa has a book. So, I could talk about your book too. So yeah, so Velsa has a book. Velsa is a nurse. So again, for those of you guys who are nurses and you need that information about, how to keep yourself up to code, how to, do the best in your business that you're doing. And if you decided you wanted to do sort of like a home care health business, you can, because you have all the information. Take your knowledge and put it to work for you. So again, you can get this book. Her book is on Amazon. Again, you can check it out, 15 Ways to Create Momentum. As she said, it is a 30-minute read. It is just some good topics that are in here that will give you that momentum to keep you moving. I'll read one for this morning. It says, in love with me, in love with me. And that's a good place to be. So love, I'm not going to read all of it. Love and learn to love everything about your uniqueness. Embrace those things that the world sees as imperfections. According to God's word, you are wonderful and fearfully made. So be sure. Hey, Hi Cat, thank you for the 15 cents. What's this? The High Award. Hi. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So this is author Lasonia. Again, you guys can see her here. and you want to get her book, it is on Amazon, and you can get yourself one. What are you going with 0.15 cents? What am I going to do with it? I'ma buy me a car. Do, 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 do. I'ma buy me a car. I'ma get a Range Rover, a white one. I'm gonna get a Range Rover. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get me a car with that 15 cents. So is. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, bam, 15 cents. Give me my Range Rover. Oh, she's doing good. I talked to her just the other day. She was asleep, so she was kind of like, "Oh, okay." After I was talking with her, but I just be wanting to check on her and make sure she's good. But she, she's over there with my sister, so they're okay. So yeah, she was asleep, and it was like, I don't know, it wasn't like early morning because I don't call her early in the morning, because because sometimes she don't sleep as well as she would like to because she sleep all the time. She need to get up. But hi, Paula, are you going to be a speaker? Are you going to be one of the folks inside the Survive and Thrive magazine to tell your story? Come on now, submit your thing. Just go ahead and go to the speaker one and fill it out. You said don't do her like that. She needs to get up. Do you not know that laying down too long is not your friend? Laying down too long is not your friend. You can get buildup of fluids in your lungs. And she already has COPD, so she doesn't need to sit down so much. She needs to get up and walk. And she needs to keep her muscles moving. So that's why she needs to do that. She knows she needs to. She sleeps all the time. That's why she be not getting no sleep in the regular nights or the midnight hours. She be sleeping during the day. She needs to get up. You said so. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring her. She asked about you guys. She was like, "How's the girls?" I was like, "They fine." So yeah, you said sleep is your friend. Okay, Paula. So go ahead and sign up. So what we're gonna be doing, I'm actually gonna show it right now. So let me go ahead and get into it because I have to move on to the next thing. We could be in here talking. So go ahead and go to surviveandthrivecr.org. So www.surviveandthrivecr.org. So yes, go to the link and just click on the button for the speaker. There is not a speaker cost. This is a fundraiser, but it is, as long as you could like sell some tickets. The tickets are not that much. They're $25 right now if you purchase. And I'm asking speakers if they can bring in 8 people. Because again, we're raising money. So that's what we're doing. But on the other side of that is, as a speaker, you get a lot of promotion time. And you're going to get, some gifts. I'll give you a couple things, but it's just basically raising funds. We're bringing awareness. And right now, I done had a couple of people recently telling me about someone who's diagnosed with cancer and just was diagnosed. And everybody's thing is different. Everyone's diagnosis is different. It's even if it's breast cancer, even if it's the same stage of cancer, it's because the size of your tumor and what they find is just different. The results of what happens to you is different for everybody. And it's just really sad though, because your lives are changed instantly. And the people whose lives are changed, some people you see, on social media, and you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's going on in their house. I'm almost finished with the shoes. Are you? Okay, cool. So, we need those pink ones for Survive and Thrive, so that we can get them out there. I'm going to get a 9.5. And if I need to, I'll get the shoe. I'll get the shoe, but it's for raising money. So people are going to have to, you pay towards it. So you get to win. We're going to auction them shoes off. So we're going to auction the shoes off. I'm going to get some Converse because, I do want them to be Converse because people like Converse. And then if you just stone them up with some stones, some pink ones, I'll find some pink ones and you could put some pink stones on it. And then we're going to auction it off. So we really need them kind of like right now. So we can have time to put them out there for auction. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to do. Hey, Vaughn. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to do. Oh dang. Oh shoot.
That's already broken.
Oh yeah, go ahead and go ahead and get that done. So yeah, let me look for some first. Well, if you look for some, I mean that's the thing. You could get them at a really good deal. Like the ones we saw was like $39. So if we find some for $39, you said, "Hey son, that's Vaughn." Yeah, that's son too. That's Vaughn over there doing stuff. So what we're going to be talking about, and then like I said, Paula, all the deal is that go ahead, sign up, because I'd love to put your story inside the book, in the journal or the magazine that we're going to be doing for Survive and Thrive. So go ahead and sign up, and then just put in the notes that you're speaker for the. I mean, you could be a speaker for sure, just for the conference, but also to put your story into the magazine, to be featured in there. And then find me a nice little picture of yourself, because I remember you did that photo shoot some time back, and upload your story. Upload your story. It's going to go into the magazine. So of course I'm going to be changing the cover of the magazine, but go ahead and do that. But let's just jump right on in. Again, today is Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday. We got the High Award from HiCat, and we're going to go ahead, and there's the link if you'd like to be a sponsor. It's for $35. Well, it's probably 45 at this point. It's $35. And not only do you get to be a sponsor, but we also put your name and your business name, if that's what you like, into the magazine as a sponsor of the Big Cup. Hey, Coach Dave, how you doing? Coach Dave is in the house. Hey, Coach Dave. So yes, where's the Big Cup? Well, I bring the Big Cup out when I'm drinking out of it. So you'll see it tonight. Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday, where you said what? What you said about me? Who said what? I have no remembrance of that. I cannot recollect. Isn't that what you say? I cannot remember. I cannot remember. When you understand, you say, I could not remember. Can't remember that. So let's just jump right on in. Oh, I was going to hit in the broadcast. So let me show you guys. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. So this is sponsor, of course, part of Sponsor the Big Cup, but we're talking more so about Survive and Thrive. And we got Latino on there. We got California. We got Texas is where we went. We had Baltimore as the host state. And New York is New York this year. So you're in New York, aren't you? Aren't you in New York? I think Pamela, you're in New York. I think you're in New York. So again, that would be great because our host state is New York. And I think you're in New York. So you will be our New York connection. So our New York connection, because you was, because I remember looking at your broadcast just recently, and you were talking about you were in some Brooklyn, Manhattan, or something. You in the park at the water, at the lake, or something. Brooklyn, yeah, you were in Brooklyn at the lake. I came in. Well, I wasn't there live, but I watched your replay. Yeah, you were in Brooklyn, so we got that Brooklyn connection. So that's what we want. We want that Brooklyn connection. Brooklyn, Manhattan, New York, New York. So New York is our host state. So what we're looking for, Prospect Park. Okay, yeah. I've never been there, so I'm gonna have to come and see you so I can get into New York. But I know y'all got it going on over there. So we got 191 days, 191 days for till the 5th annual Survive and Thrive. And as I said, is that the 5th year. This is the 5th year, and as they normally will say, 5 years is of not being cancer free is a high chance of your cancer not returning. So we are keeping everything together here and making sure that we're good. You got to stay vigilant in what you do, but at the same time, you got to keep yourself together. So that's what we're celebrating, even though we don't see it here, but that's part of I'm going to connect with Sharon Nixon and the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, so that we can get we'll, be changing our marketing strategies up a little bit, and having that 5th year celebration going on there. But we are selling tickets right now. September 15th is your 5th year. Yeah, so we're celebrating together. So go ahead, girl, get yourself in there. We're going to put you in there too, the 5th year. Because by the time that come, it'll be 5. And by the time Survive and Thrive come, it'll be your 5th year too. By actually November will be my 5th year. So my cancer was discovered in November as opposed to October, but we're celebrating, and it will both be there. So it'd be me and you. You tell me your 5th year coming story and what you've done up to this point, and how you're wanting to celebrate it. So that's what we'll do, and I'll do mine, and you'll do yours, and we'll both have our story in there for our 5th year celebratory of cancer free. So that's what we got. So going down the line here of this wonderful event, this is where the tickets, I'll probably change this up a little bit. Sharon, I'm sure, is going to make this look fancy. But right now until June, you can get the 2-day tickets, early birds, $25. So if you can get 8 folks to come in here and buy 8 tickets, that would be great. Only $25. $25 will, can do anybody some justice, because we're going to have great speakers. It's going to be a great opportunity to come and hear some of these wonderful folks talk about different things as far as business, health, wealth, and recovery. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Every time we have a good time. We're going to have Michael Ellis, who is a world-renowned poet. He's going to come and he'll speak. I'm wanting him to share his poem that he just he let me read it, and he posted it, and it got like over 5,000 views, and it's in different parts of the world, that is attributing to a friend of both of ours who you will see on here, Sharon Rose, who passed away April of 2018. So it was definitely a rough journey. She battled the cancer for 6 years. So Survive and Thrive is always dedicated to her, and her and I is the one who planned it and what talked about it and what we wanted to do. And here we are, and we're doing it, and I'm doing it. And she was able to attend the first one, but she passed away during the second one. So, but she did speak, and I have it recorded, and is definitely a great opportunity to see her. And it's just, she crazy too. But tickets are on sale right now. 2-day tickets as of July will be $35, and you can get your 1-day ticket. A 1-day ticket is $15, and so it's not like a whole lot. Okay, I'm working on my story and photo tonight. Okay, great, good. It definitely will be great to have you a part of Survive and Thrive. And as it's growing and growing, and it's just great to be able to support folks and be able to answer questions and give people just some insight of things of how you did and what you did. So we have our wonderful speakers. We have Intercessor Sylvia, who came and blessed the event. We have Latina, who actually spoke, and she was our keynote, and she was the moderator. We thank Elder Carmen King, who came and spoke. She shared her story. We had Sass, our international speaker from France. She came and she spoke. Actually, Sass came when we went to Houston. She flew in, and we brought her in, and then she spoke at the virtual event. We had Dr. Tammy, who also spoke in Texas. She came 3 hours to come and speak, because again, Texas is big as California. We had Dr. Manvi, who has spoke 3 different times. She is our naturopathic doctor, so she comes and she speaks about medical things from a naturopathic way for you to stay healthy. We had, of course, Elaine Daisley, who will return, and she speaks all things about money matters and facts about money and your cash. We had Michael Ellis, incredible, who will come and speak and share as well. Again, we have Sharon Nixon with the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, who's all things designs and management and, events and in everything in fashion. So she shared her wonderful impact. We had Tamika Chambliss, who was there last year as well, who spoke. She is also a survivor. She has a nonprofit, and she's also Miss Black Southeast 2020. And then, of course, as I shared, Sharon Rose is my friend here, and she was just a wonderful person, and she was there, with me during my surgery, and came to surgery to the hospital with me, and was there and waited till I got out and came home, and basically just helped me out when I was just going through that whole journey, with cancer. And there that was. So this is our magazine. We have some spots that you could get advertisement spot and spaces, $25 to get yourself and your business in there, $50 for a half a sheet, and $100 for a whole sheet. For those who would love to be a part of the first edition of the magazine, which would be great. It is going to be all about just information that is relatable. Everybody pretty much will be able to have something and get something from it. It's not only for cancer survivors, it's not only just to find out, but the fight is real, and we need to understand that you don't know when this might pop up in your life and in your family. So you want to be prepared, and you want to be prepared for anything, but you definitely want to be prepared because this is real, and that's what's happening. So this is our wonderful video, but we're not going to take time to go through that video just yet. We want you to, we want to go ahead and go through. These are our sponsors from last year and years before. Most of these are returning sponsors. We have Bay Area Cleaning Professionals, Branch Basics, Karma Wellness Water, Self-Inspired Apparel, who's continued to support from day one. Ms. Naturally Patricia, also supporting from day one. StreamYard, who supported last year's and the year before. For Humanities, who's always, of course, our supporter. Dragon Media Productions, and who is definitely supporting. And if you need some websites did up or anything, she can make it happen. Campbell and Campbell Construction, you can definitely get them to support. I appreciate them support from the beginning. Mainline Studios, who have always supported from way before the beginning. And 3 C's as well has been our original supporter from the beginning, and our fiscal agent. Nevaeh's Lipsticks, who supported last year, and she was able to give out all those wonderful lipsticks. So definitely go back and check her out, Nevaeh's Lipsticks. And Nevaeh's Lipsticks, you can find her on Facebook. We thank Eder Barstenius, who's also has been a supporter. He's a good friend and was supporting and sponsored last year, him and his family. He is a insurance agent owner. So if you need some support with Farmers Insurance, or you are Farmers Insurance customer and you just want to, maybe talk about some things, he is a great person, Eder Barstenius. He is also on Facebook. You can find him there. This is our registration for vendors. If you'd like to be a virtual vendor, the 1 day is $45 and 2 days is $80. So you can be a part of that. And this is the vendor registration. You click that button and go ahead and, secure your virtual space. These are our vendors from last year. Author Elise Young, who's also a survivor, and Tina Blakes, who is a paparazzi accessory consultant. BK Roston with Julia Roston, who is a publishing company. If you need some publishing done, you can definitely connect with her. This is our speaker registration section. If you want to be a speaker, we are looking for topics that cover the area of mindset, health, wealth, and recovery. So again, motivational things that are in line with and in alignment with uplifting those who, are hitting some hard turns in life. This gives you some information about being a speaker. This is the speaker registration section to click, and it'll take you to the speaker forum. And of course, to subscribe to get more information about what we're doing and when we're going to be doing it. So again, for those of you guys, you got your speaker registration, you want to come on in here and do that. You said lipstick, I need to put some on. No, because my lips is still kind of feeling a little weird, so I'm not putting on no lipstick right now. So speaker registration right there. Be sure that you can get in here and get your tickets to be able to be a part of Survive and Thrive. So we'll appreciate you guys. So of course, I'm gonna get going because I gotta brush the kid to school, and then I have to meet with my staff. But thank all of you guys for being here. Looking forward to sponsor the Big Cup. So that's tonight. You are welcome. Sponsor the Big Cup tonight, so you'll be able to see. Of course, I'll be drinking from the Big Cup. And again, it is our staple. It is our thing that we do. $35 will get you a sponsor to be a sponsor. Now, the cool thing about being a sponsor of the Big Cup is that you get to go live. We get to do a live broadcast together. And at this point, it could be, anytime people, does it have to be Chucks? Well, no, but I mean, those are usually the ones that people usually wear, but it doesn't have to be, but I think people would like them. Yeah. So, well, I mean, we could talk about it, but Chuck seems to be like the main thing people like to wear, little tennis shoes. So yes. So, but like we were looking at them, we saw some for like $39. And then, if you got someone who has a wholesale license who buys shoes, they can get them for a good price. I could check with my son because he has a friend that has a store that maybe they got some Chucks and they can give me some. So yes. So thank you guys. Y'all have a wonderful morning. It's wonderful Thursday. It's going to be the weekend again soon, which is great because I get to get some things done that still are needing to be done. Today is the 8th, so I need to probably submit some paperwork. So yes, thank all of you guys. You guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys a little later on tonight, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, my time. And again, we will have the big cup. And thank you guys. Talk to y'all.